these short lessons for the students of the Qur'an. And today we will talk about أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. We said when it's salah time, you stand next to your mother and you pray, right? Sit down there. You're not going to play until the end of the day. Sit there. Okay, sit there. يلا. يلا روح. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. When do we say أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم? And what does it mean? Do we understand what it means? What does أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم mean? Why do we say it? Is it ayah in the Qur'an? Who knows? Is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم an ayah in the Qur'an? What do you think? It's an ayah, right? It's not an ayah. It's not an ayah, you see? So we have to learn. Number one, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم is not an ayah in the Qur'an. This is number one. Okay? Number two, then why we say it? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Qur'an, sisters, sit down and listen. Call all of the students here. All of the students. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Qur'an, in Surah Al-Nahl says, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. When you want to read the Qur'an, make isti'aatha. Ista'idh billah means seek refuge in Allah. Seek protection of Allah from who? الشيطان الرجيم. الشيطان الرجيم. So this is number two. So number one, is it an ayah in the Quran? It's not an ayah in the Quran. Number two, why do we have to say it? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, get up, up. Get up. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran commanded us to seek His protection, get up. To seek His protection when we want to recite the Quran. Now, what does it, this is number two. Number three, what does it mean? What does أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم mean? I'm going to test you on this, okay? Number one, we have 2 more minutes. Pay attention, 2 more minutes we have. أعوذ means I seek refuge. You know what refuge means? Means what? Protection, right? I seek refuge with Allah. أعوذ بالله. I seek refuge with Allah. I seek Allah's protection. I seek Allah's protection. Mina means from. Shaitan, you all know shaitan. Yeah. But some of us, we know shaitan, but we befriend him sometimes. We listen to him sometimes. Yeah, I know. We listen to him. When we are praying to Allah, then a shaitan tells us to disturb and to make noise, and we listen to him. We say, yes, shaitan, okay, I'm going to listen to you, shaitan. You're right. I'm going to do what you like me to do. So we obey shaitan sometimes. Some of you do this. When you're reading Qur'an and we tell you, do this mistake 15 times, then you don't listen to us, you listen to shaitan, because shaitan tells you, no problem, it's not just 2 times is fine. So you listen to shaitan. You see? This is what shaitan whispers to you, because he doesn't want you to learn Qur'an. So shaitan, you know it. Rajim means what? Who knows what rajim means? Who knows what rajim means? Huh? Rajim means the cursed one, the disgraced one, okay? The outcast, the expelled. All these are the meanings of rajim, okay? Because he's cursed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cursed him and expelled him from the high status that he had. Why? Because he rejected the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sit down everyone and listen. Because he rejected the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what did he do? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cursed him and expelled him and put him away from the high level that he had. And he's cursed until the day of judgment. You understand? That's shaitan. Ar-Rajim also means humiliated. He's humiliated. Okay? So this is أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Now, why particularly when we want to recite the Qur'an, we need to say this? Because when you want to recite the Qur'an, you want to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to read the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shaitan doesn't want you to do this, right? Shaitan wants to push you away from Qur'an. This is why when you want to read, you seek Allah's protection. You say, oh Allah, protect me from Shaitan. Don't let him overcome me. Help me against Shaitan, so that I read and read and read and repeat and repeat and repeat. Especially those who are memorizing the Qur'an like yourselves. Especially those who are trying to become huffaz and to become great people. Shaitan comes to you and tells you, I don't have to memorize. Come on, it's difficult. It's difficult. I have to repeat 15 times every ayah 15. That's difficult. So he comes and whispers to you to make this appear difficult. And he makes you hopeless and desperate. Then you say, oh, sometimes you cry, sometimes you shout at your mom, sometimes you shout at your dad. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? You're just obeying Shaitan. You have to be patient. You remember? We're gonna continue the rules of memorizing the Quran, right? We talked about how many rules? You remember? We talked about almost 8 rules in the past, in the last year. This year we're gonna review them very quickly. Then we're gonna continue the other golden rules of memorizing the Quran, inshallah. So this is the meaning of أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Always when you want to start reading the Quran, anytime, from any place in the Quran, from the beginning of the surah, the middle of the surah, the end of the surah, always what do you say? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Means what? Means what? Oh Allah,
please protect me from the shaitan.
protect me from shaitan. Means I seek Allah's protection from shaitan. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Go to your class.